Coriander is the seed of Coriandrum sativum, a plant in the parsley family. The seed is globular and almost round, brown to yellow-red, and 1/5 inches in diameter with alternating straight and wavy ridges. Coriander comes from Canada and the United States. It is also used in Indian curries, gin, American cigarettes, and sausages. It has a mild, distinctive taste similar to a blend of lemon and sage. Coriander is probably one of the first spices used by mankind, having been known as early as 5000 BC. Sanskrit writings dating from about 1500 BC also spoke of it. In the Old Testament, manna is described as white like coriander seed. Exodus 16:31. The Romans spread it through Europe, and it was one of the first spices to arrive in America. Hi, my name is Doretha, and I work for the Live Oak Public Library. Today we're going to be doing the featured spice of the month for May, which is coriander. Our recipe was taken from a book that you can check out here at the Live Oak Public Library, and I've used it before. It's In Bibi's Kitchen by Hawa Hassan with Julia Turshen. Our recipe for today is sukuma wiki, which is simply greens, and I've chosen collard greens, and tomatoes. The ingredients needed are 2 tablespoons of canola oil, 1 large yellow onion, finely chopped, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of coriander, 1/2 teaspoon of ground turmeric, 2 large tomatoes, coarsely chopped, 1 pound of kale or collards or any dark leafy greens with the tough stems discarded, the leaves coarsely chopped, a pinch of salt, 1/2 cup of water, and 2 teaspoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. So we're heating the pot with the 2 tablespoons of oil, and when that gets hot, we're going to go ahead and add the chopped onion and the spices to that, and we're going to cook this until the onions soften. I'm going to put those in. And I've already measured my spices out, so I'm going to add all of those into this pot. Turn the temperature down just a little. You want to do this over like a medium heat. And it says to stir often, which is what I'm doing now until the onions soften. Now that the onions are softened, we're going to go ahead and add the greens and the water and tomato and let those simmer with the lid on for about 15-20 minutes. Now with greens, you know, it always looks like the pot's going to be too full, but they always cook down, so don't let that scare you. And then water. Yeah, we'll cover it. May not be able to stir it until the greens cook a little more. I think we'll wait. So we're just stirring the greens as they're cooking. They're really starting to cook down, and you see what I'm talking about. We've got half a pot where the pot was almost running over to begin with before the greens cooked down. It's looking good. The greens are done to my likeness. You could cook them more if you need to, but I'm going to add the 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and then give that a stir. And then I would also, if you want more salt, you can add that at this point in time. And then we'll just dish those up. And they're ready to serve. And here's your finished product. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you look out for more from the Swanee River Regional Library in the future.